Mrs. Williams? Your mother, I thought. You want me to become your mother? What? Oh, focus, Freya, focus! I must have looked confused, because Mason reached across to my spoon and took the chocolate-covered ring, which she wiped clean on a napkin. I could see a modestly sized diamond, not too flashy, but does the job, kind of like a Volvo. He took my hand and started to slip the ring on my finger. Will you be my wife? He'd asked me twice now. I should really answer. I felt my head roll forward into a nod, as if I'd just been poked between the shoulder blades. Yes. 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 He positioned the diamond in place, just so, locked and loaded. A polite clapping sound started like a swarm of birds about to take flight. Other couples dotted around the restaurant smiled adoringly at us. Somewhere I heard a champagne cork pop, and the waiter arrived with glasses. Yes. I'd just said yes. Chapter 2. Congratulations! I swear the walls shook. I'd say the shrieks from Mam in particular caused the neighbours to creep out of their houses to check their car alarms. There stood my nearest and dearest, and some others, in my sitting room, with flushed faces, cans of Guinness, and bowls of crisps on the table. You always know it's a party when the crisps get taken out of the packet and put into a bowl. Posh-like. They jumped up and down, waiting for permission to pounce, and then they did, like a cheetah on a carcass. Mason and I were attacked, limb by limb, covered in kisses and congratulations and bear hugs. Mason was punched repeatedly, put in a headlock, and then my brother rugby-tackled him to the ground, while shouting, "You're family now!" My finger was pulled from its knuckles and my arm from its socket. It's gorgeous! Jesus, it's gorgeous! Oh, you'll have to get that insured. A few million what, Mason, what? Drinks! Get them some drinks! That was Mam, shouted at no one in particular. A glass of champagne found its way into my hand, and I promptly knocked it back, barely even tasting the bubbles as they went down. I grabbed Kat, my housemate, by the arm. What are you all doing here? Mason organised it, she said, and then held on to my shoulders and shook me like a jackhammer, her eyes popping with excitement. You're getting married. I know. It's amazing. I think I'm in shock. Seriously. I scanned the room for another drink. There were multicoloured balloons blowing around the floor, and a congratulations banner looped along the back wall. I saw a glass bowl that we normally used for salads, packed to the brim with party poppers, and another bowl with nachos, and hummus in its plastic pot on top of a doily. A doily? Where had that come from? Somebody had pulled out all the stops. This was no run-of-the-mill get-together. Congratulations, darling. Mam slid her hand around my waist and squeezed me into her. Best news in a long time. She swayed a little, a bit drunk. She'd obviously had her hair done for the occasion. It looked freshly blow-dried, all glossy chocolate brown with auburn highlights. Thanks, Mam. Did he do the chocolate mousse? How did you know about that? He was just filling me in. It was BBest's suggestion. We know how much you love chocolate. I'm sure it was absolutely perfect. That's so Mason, isn't it? To want everything perfect. I smiled at Mam as I angled the hand with the ring on it towards her, admiring the sparkles catching the light. I'd have to get used to peacocking it around. Perfect. Like the two of you. Just perfect for each other. Mam drained her champagne glass. Look at him. So handsome. Mason was propped against a wall, Guinness in hand, beaming his perfect Hollywood smile, his eyes twinkling happily. He brought his hand to his neck, and honestly,